Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, 6 years, man. 6 years of dealing with YouTube and their guideline strikes. And I'm like, bro, for you guys to give me a guideline strike, you gave me 2 in 2020. You went crazy in 2021. 2022, I think it was just only maybe 1. Same with 2023. Gave me a strike in 2024. Prevented me from getting my 100K play button. Then you tried to give me another strike last year. And then, yeah, it was, I think that's what it was. It was sent through an eternal team or something like that, or I don't know. Like, I think they did review the video, because the video that they tried to take down last year was a video of me talking about Kanye West selling the shirts with the swastikas on them. I wasn't supporting Kanye. I wasn't supporting the swastika. If anything, I was talking against it. So what I'm trying to figure out is, how is that a problem? Because I'm like, if we're going to explore that conversation, so do you guys support swastikas on t-shirts and stuff? Because if so, we need to be having a different conversation. But they realized that they made a mistake. This is the second time that they've done this, though, because I remember another time they gave me a guideline strike on my podcast channel. I have a channel for my podcast called Same Thing, TMossBoss Show, and there was an episode that I did where I was talking about how I don't believe in conspiracy theories. And yeah, they had took that episode down because they said that I was promoting conspiracy theories. I said I did not believe conspiracy theories, and I think the one that I mentioned was the whole thing about Tupac living in Cuba. I don't believe that. So explain, how am I promoting conspiracy theories? They realized they made a mistake and they put my podcast episode back up. So today I wake up, I check my emails. Usually I go through a little routine when I wake up, check my socials, check any and everything, check my emails. Oh, email from YouTube. We had to remove your content. All right, let me see what content it was. It got into a point now where it's like, I'm just disappointed in YouTube. Like, I just, like, you guys, y'all done had all this time to fix your website, but it's like you guys just want the website to continue being broken and have it being ran through AI and bots. And it's like, bruh, if that's the case, then, like, I mean, what, like, call it AI YouTube or YouTube bot or something, because it's not a website that's being ran by people, not anymore. So, and I'm gonna get to that in a moment. But so anyways, I checked, seen the video. So if you guys go to my Instagram account, because the video is still posted, if you come across this video where it's a guy, he's holding a broomstick and he's hitting at something and you don't know what he's hitting at, all of a sudden this football-sized rat emerges out of the area where he's hitting at. He kicks the rat and then the rat runs off into the darkness. Can you explain to me, how is this video supposed to be traumatizing? It wasn't even the idea of the rat that was, I guess, YouTube is trying to say. No, so they took the video down because it, quote unquote, promoted harmful acts towards animals. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so let's say somebody goes up to the YouTube headquarters and they let off a rat inside of your guys' headquarters. I guarantee and I promise you, how many people work for a YouTube again? Hold on for a second. Let's see something real quick. How many people work for YouTube? As of early 2026, estimates for YouTube's employee count vary, with recent reports indicating around 7,173 workers worldwide. Okay, so there's like, while some sources estimate as few as 2,000. Okay. And then there's like the place figure range from 5 to 10,000. So let's just say 2 to 10,000 people work for YouTube, right? And you guys got headquarters all over the world, right? I would imagine that if a rat was overall running the head around the headquarters of YouTube, there is that one person in between the 2,000, okay, or yeah, 1,000. No, okay, I think I said what I needed to say. So it's like, because there was like 2,000. So obviously, it's, you know, from 1 to 10,000. All right, out of this, the 10,000 people, I'm going all over the place. Because it's just confusing to me, you know, having to sit down and talk about this time after time. Like, I'm not in my right mind right now. All right, but anyways, out of them 10,000 people that allegedly work for the YouTube headquarters all across the world, there is that one person that will definitely do the same exact thing, if not worse, to a rat if it was let loose inside their home, place of business, where are some other places, you know. Yeah, I feel like those are the two places that you're going to be going to, home and work. I guarantee and I promise you, there is somebody that works for YouTube that would do the same exact thing, if not worse, to that rat. But no, there is this classic video where, because I did do a video version of this podcast episode, and I forgot to mention that in the video, but there is this video where it wasn't a rat, it was a raccoon, but it's probably the most popular raccoon video on the internet. I've seen this video on TV, I've seen this video get shared through other social media platforms. This is probably the most popular raccoon video of all time. But so anyways, this guy traps a raccoon in his, I think it was his garbage can, right? He lets it go, but he's on his balcony. So why I'm like, what he should have did was probably figure out, like, get some oven mitts or something, hold that garbage can, you know, closed, and then maybe set it off in the woods. I don't know what that guy's living conditions was, but overall, or what it is, but overall, though, I'm like, he should have went about that in a different way, just so he wouldn't have gotten attacked by this raccoon. But so anyways, the guy has the raccoon on his, looks like it was his balcony or his porch. He lets the garbage can open. I believe he was like pushing at it or was like hitting at it and stuff with the broomstick to get it away. But overall, the raccoon acted like it was going to run off. All of a sudden, this raccoon turned around and was like, I ain't no punk. He didn't actually say that, but he kind of had like that look to him like he was saying that. He charged at that man, and it was funny because I remember when they showed this video on Ridiculousness, I had already seen the video before, but I never paid attention to the man's shadow. This man had both of his hands holding this broomstick, but he had both of his arms elevated above his head. He was trying to kill that raccoon. He was either trying to kill it or he was trying to badly hurt it. But my thing is this though. This video has probably been uploaded to the YouTube website through Try Not to Laugh challenges, through other compilation videos, people uploading it as a normal YouTube video, people uploading it as a YouTube short. This video has been uploaded probably 1,000,000 times on your guys' platform. Now, explain to me, how is that video allowed, but my video gets taken down? Explain that. Because my thing is this, because I think I did say in the video, and I'm like, fam, if you guys took me serious off of my comments, y'all don't know the internet. You don't know. That's what I mean by like YouTube being ran by bots and AI and stuff, because it just seems like that there aren't actual people that you're talking to that worked behind YouTube. It just seems like it's just one big giant bot ran company. But so anyways, I see that YouTube sent me the email. They took down the video, all that stuff, yada, yada. I do what I usually do in situations like that. I contacted one of those specialist people on because if you have a YouTube channel and then you have a YouTube channel, go to YouTube Studio, and then there's like that emblem where it's like a chat emblem thing. You click on it and then you get a chance to talk to a specialist. This time it was different. They had me talking to an AI service, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to talk to AI. I don't want to talk to a bot. I want to talk to an actual person, because an actual person can watch the video. They could be the judge of those videos and actually explain it to me what was wrong with the video. But after that, I mentioned what I had said in the video, because I think I was all like, oh yeah, the guy, I didn't know what he was hitting at. And then finally it came around the corner. It was a big old giant rat. I'm like, bomb this, that whole street. I wasn't being serious when I said that, all right? Do you know how much it costs to get one of them jets to drop off some bomb for a rat, where it's like, okay, call an exterminator, put that rat out of its misery, and then send it, you know, a burial at sea or something. I don't know how they dispose of rats, but overall, though, it's like, yeah, call an exterminator for that, you know? But overall, though, I was just adding my comedy spin to the video. I don't feel like I said anything wrong, because I know that you can't bomb no whole street for no rat. So anyways, I go and contact the, I thought I was getting ready to talk to a specialist person. I'm talking to an AI. So at this point, I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to an AI. I want to talk to an actual person. And of course, same old, same old. Oh, we can't do anything. We sat down and we reviewed your video and we can't do nothing about it. And I'm thinking to myself, you guys, people together as a group, you watched my video, all right? And you just like, oh, we gotta go by the rules. You guys ain't gonna be going by the rules. If a rat is inside your house and you have weapons to get rid of this rat, you're going to use those weapons. You're not gonna be, whether it's a baseball bat, whether it's a broomstick, what else? Some nunchucks, a gun. You're going to dispose of this rat the best of your abilities, but you ain't gonna be all like, oh, let me be all nice and caring, treat this like some Snow White stuff and sing to it some Disney music and things. No, you're gonna try to either get rid of this rat by, you most likely gonna cause some physical harm to it, or you are gonna try to kill it, okay? But my thing is this, I'm not hearing this whole like, oh, you're promoting harmful acts to animals and stuff, where you guys allow hunting videos to be uploaded to your guys' platform. So while I was talking to the specialist person, I just wanted to see, are hunting videos allowed on YouTube? I asked this with the Google AI thing. It said yes. Hunting videos are allowed, but a man getting rid of a rat out of his either home or business, place of business, that's not allowed. But the first video that I see, and I was like, man, that now, if we're going to talk on a video being traumatizing, that's it. That's the video right there. So the video starts off with a monkey, some species of a monkey, sitting down, just sitting there, right? All of a sudden, you know, like how it looks when something gets shot, and then you kind of see like a cloud kind of form up around the person and things. Like you just know, like when a person got shot, the monkey got shot. And it was suffering, and you can clearly see when the monkey it wasn't censored, the monkey got shot. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, all that guy did was kick the rat. It wasn't like he kicked the rat to the point where the rat was on the ground suffering and twitching and stuff. No, he kicked it away from him because the rat was running towards him. So he kicked it away. I think it turned, but he didn't kick it in the, I don't think he kicked it in the head. It didn't look like he kicked it in the head. But overall, though, he kicked it, and the rat had ran off. The rat looked perfectly fine. So explain to me, how is that promoting harmful and dangerous acts to animals, but hunting videos, oh, that's allowed. That's normal. Because what? It's an educational video? Like, that's the stuff that I be talking about with YouTube, where it's like, you guys have your priorities all wrong. All wrong. Because if you allow hunting videos, then a video of a man kicking a rat out of his house, like, how is that a problem when the rat was perfectly fine? Yeah, the rat was probably scared that he's being hit at with a broomstick and kicked at, but at the same time, that rat ran off. I'm pretty sure that monkey that got shot in that video, along with every other hunting video that's been uploaded onto YouTube, I'm pretty sure them animals aren't alive to still tell the story. So that's why I'm like, it really trips me out where videos like that are allowed to be uploaded. Even video games. You can even upload gameplay videos of you killing animals and stuff. And my thing is this. If it came down between, let's say that animal activist group, PETA, right? They're watching that video, and I guarantee and I promise you that video, without my voiceover, it's been uploaded onto YouTube. But overall though, but I think that video of the monkey being shot, like, hold on for a second, let me just see how many views that video got, because I think it did have a lot of views. It was like one of the first videos that popped up when I had searched for it. But Let's see where that video is at. 3.2 million views. And yeah, and there's just all these other different videos where it's of animals being hunted. Yeah, the people like posing with the animals and all that stuff. But yeah, overall though, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, fam. But getting back to PETA, right? So if PETA has seen my video, they only got 700 views, and then they seen that monkey video of it being shot, and that video has 3.2 million views. And you know what? If there's ever a time where I do some like promotional or do something with PETA or that PCA, is that the name of that other animal activist group? I should ask them. I know them guys. They be all throughout Seattle, them ASPCA people. I'm like, I should go to Seattle and just ask them what video you think is worse, an animal being shot and killed or an animal being kicked out of a house. Because I'm like, especially if the animal is just out and at its home. And what's crazy is that you can't upload a video of you robbing and shooting somebody in their home. Obviously, yes, that's against the law. You can't do no stuff like that. But yes, animal hunting, that's not against the law. I understand. People gotta survive. People gotta eat. I don't think people just be going around eating monkeys, though. And same with bears. I think deer, they do eat that. But maybe people do eat bear meat. But monkey meat? I don't think I've heard nobody eat no monkey. And then it's like on top of that, if the people are just hunting just to be hunting, or they doing it to cut the animal's head off and put it on some thing or stuff the animal and have it at its resort or at its cabin, home, house, whatever, it's like, how is that allowed? But we can't upload a video of a guy kicking a rat out of its house. And the rat was perfectly fine afterwards. Yeah, that's why I'm like, YouTube, I can't even be upset. I'm just disappointed in them, because it's like, you guys have had all of this time to change your website, and it just seems like you're changing it in a way where you don't want creators to be themselves. Like, it's either you have to be like a creator like Mr. Beast, or I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's what they're aiming for. And then if there's another content creator that starts blowing up and all this other stuff, then you got to be like that creator. But as far as being yourself, that's not allowed anymore on YouTube for some reason. So, but anyways, with that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Let me know in the comment sections how you feel. Like, if you watched the video, how did you honestly feel about it? Did you feel that video was traumatizing? Because if so, then I'm like, man, you're going to be in a rude awakening when you see videos like the video of that monkey being shot and killed, the John F. Kennedy assassination video. And what was crazy, they were just promoting that too. They had a whole section for it where the one dude that stormed the White House and was shooting and stuff, they had like a bunch of different videos of that situation and stuff. And that's why I'm like, man, YouTube, you guys, y'all got your priorities all wrong. But yeah, it'll probably be in a point in time though where they do this to where they have done this to the wrong somebody, and then they just turn around and do it again to somebody else. So, but anyways, with that being said, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on the podcast streaming service. And peace.